Hi guys, today's video is about warning signs, which are the triangular ones. So if you basically put a line before the warning sign and a line afterwards, then you can make a W with the actual sign. So you know it's a warning sign because you can create a W with the sign itself. So that's quite a nice way of how to remember that you've got a warning sign. And any type of warning sign that you have just basically means slow down. This is about to happen, right? So the reason why I'm bringing this up today is because when you have a warning sign, sometimes it's quite obvious. Sometimes you can see the sign and then you can see the hazard that they're talking about pretty much straight away. So let's just say it's a roundabout. You're probably going to be able to see the roundabout as well as the sign, because it's like in a sort of, there's the sign and there's the roundabout, right? But they're particularly useful when you see the sign when the thing is around a corner, right? So for example, the traffic light one is a particularly good one, because this is why I'm bringing it up today, because it just happened on a driving lesson. But it is important to know whether there's a traffic light round a corner, because it might be red, yeah? So it's really important that we don't approach with too much speed, because you may be going round a corner and it's red and there's a huge line of traffic. So if you can't see around the corner, you may have instantly stopped traffic, and you don't want to be doing an emergency stop when you go around the corner, right? So that's, you know, I mean, it's self-explanatory, isn't it? But it's obvious and something to talk about. And it can be the same like with ones like pedestrian crossings as well. You know, if you're going around a blind bend and then they've put very quickly a pedestrian crossing, whatever type it is, and they've put one round the corner, they're going to be like, look, careful, there's a pedestrian crossing as soon as you go around the corner. So, you know, take care with your speed on approach, because there may be a pedestrian in the road, or there may be a queue of traffic already stopped for the pedestrians, right? So signs are really important. I remember an exercise that my teacher did with me, and he said, right, Ros, for the next 15 minutes or whatever, we're going to be driving. How many signs do you think you're going to be able to see in that time? And I was, you know, this is like 23 years ago. This is like when I was learning it all. And I said a really low number, right? I said a really, really low number. And it was so eye-opening. What a teaching that was. Guys, there are signs for everything. It blew my mind, right? You're driving along and it's like there's a warning about a bend. And if you're not tuned in to see that, because you've never been a driver before, it's like you haven't even got the language of the road if you don't read the signs or the road markings. The language is there ready for you to listen to.